You want to pay attention to your voice trying to chase you down to manifest something. And if you are running in fear, okay, you want to turn around and face that fear, like sitting down with your journal, releasing and processing that fear so it doesn't have so much power over you. Right? If you notice repetition in your sentences, pick a problem or a nagging thought or a positive pattern, and explore and pick a time frame to reread them. Okay. You don't have to, you can pick off something and just set aside and say, okay, Friday afternoon for an hour, I'm just going to play with this and just sort of explore. It's almost like you picked up a coloring book, you know, and the crayons or the markers or the pencils, and you're sort of doodling. You can do that in your journal where it's like a writing thing where you just sort of reread something and you're just sort of writing mindlessly as to what comes with it. But I've done that where I just will reread or pick off a problem or a nagging thought and just sort of just like, I sit in the sign, I do it. You know, it works really best when you do that. If you sit at the beach and do it, or at the park on a bench. I used to like drive downtown to the Gardner waterfront and sit in my van looking out over the river and just sit for a half an hour. Okay, I'm gonna give myself a half an hour, and it's not as intense. It's not as I'm gonna get this sorted or whatever. You just, okay, here's my problem. I'm gonna read a little bit about this. I'm gonna write a little bit about it, and I'm just gonna let it ooze out of me. Let it flow. Let it flow. I have never walked away from an experience of that without getting some uplifting feeling of, because the very minimum you drain the tension from what, and you can always walk away with a little nugget of something that says, and even if you don't get a full solution, you get a hint of solution coming. It's on its way. You get that message. You get that feeling of, yeah, it's coming. You know, delivery is, you know, it's at the post office in such and such town, and the next shift is gonna get it delivered to you, kind of thing. It's coming, it's on its way. That kind of feeling.